This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
And welcome back. Every winter, many homeowners face the expense and inconvenience of frozen water pipes. And make sure you're not one of them by taking a few simple precautions right now. This morning, we have Nick Oliver from Lancaster Lumber to show us how to make the process a little easier. How are you doing today?
Tired.
I bet. It's an early morning show. I'm
Way
sorry.
early. I was ready to show up on Pacific Coast time, but I
I'm
guess
sure
that doesn't
everybody
fly.
is. So first of all, let's go ahead and talk about some of the precautions we need to take to make sure that our pipes don't freeze during the wintertime. So you have some products that are going to make this job a whole lot easier.
I don't know if it'll make it easier, but there's not really an easy way other than heating a whole bunch of area that's not heated. So
All right, so
not
what are we going
really
to start off
feasible.
with first?
First, just your simple plain pipe insulation just wraps around it. Surprisingly effective. I mean, anything to cover up that pipe that's just out in the. You've got pipe exposed to the elements, and most of the pipes that are going to freeze are underneath a mobile home, which are skirted, not really insulated. So that's going to be a whole lot better than being exposed.
Do you have to put anything inside of this, or do you just
No,
literally...
just buy, which we got smaller here too.
And you
Just
just
buy
slip
the
it
size
right
of the
on.
pipe, wrap it around
Yeah.
there.
And then you can cut these if you need to?
Yeah, they just cut with a pocket
All right.
knife, utility knife.
Perfect. How much does something like this
Oh,
cost?
it's $2 or $3 for a 6-foot piece. They're not expensive.
Not bad at all. All right, we have some insulation over here.
Yeah,
What's
I've
this?
got a heat tape, which these come kind of short supply last winter. But if you got something that's prone to freezing more, you might want to be preventative.
And what does this do?
It wraps around the pipe, and actually that has a thermostat in it, so whenever it gets to freezing or close to freezing, it'll kick on with a little bit of heat and keep it warm.
So you
Just
put
plug it
this
in.
on the pipe?
Yep, you just wrap it around the pipe, and then you'll take your fiberglass insulation. I cut it
The hole's on the bottom, right there.
Oops.
There we go.
sooner or later. Just take your little old fiberglass, wrap it around there,
Okay.
around the pipe after
So
that.
you need
and-
both of these, is what
Well,
you're saying.
yeah, preferably. Your
You-
heat tape is going to work a lot better if it's got some insulation, because it just barely warms up just to keep it from freezing.
Okay. All right. And then we have a faucet cover, which
Yep,
I thought was
so I
really
just
cool.
Brought the faucet.
And all you
slide
do
it
is
on,
you
but-
just snake it through the little
Yep, it's got
knob.
this little tab that'll sneak on through there, through your handle,
Mm-hmm.
and it just basically zip tie, and you pull it, and it'll pull tight on there and hold it on.
And how much protection does this actually give? Because
Well,
I
I
feel
mean-
like there's not that much protection, but it looks like it works.
Well, most of your hydrants are frost-free anyways, but last winter, whenever it was 20 below zero,
Right.
some of them still froze, so anything's better than... Best thing for those is to make sure your hoses are unhooked, because even if there's not a nozzle on them, there's still a little bit of water getting there. And
right,
good.
right. And then what do we have right here?
Okay, well, we've got a piece of pipe, and I've got this little handy-dandy shark bite repair kit, which will work for copper, CPVC, or PEX pipe, which I got PEX pipe. I brought the 3/4, it's available in half, or you can get the fittings for smaller stuff, but take your nice little handy-dandy PEX cutter, or PVC, use the appropriate cutter, and if you're underneath a house, or wherever your pipe's at, it's probably not somewhere very opportune, so this will get you in there, you put it in the right side, and it'll just slip on down to accommodate for how much you had to cut out of there, so you're not stuck with trying to scab in another piece of pipe. Put your other side in, and you're ready to go.
And what does that do?
Well, I'm going to fix your pipe. If your pipe did freeze
Gotcha.
and it broke, you can just cut
Gotcha.
it, put it back on
So
there, and not be stuck under there, soldering,
and
cutting,
replacing the whole thing.
gluing, crimping.
Interesting. All right, and you have all of this available at Lancaster Lumber?
Yep.
All right, what we'll do is we'll post everything on our website at heartlandconnection.com, and we'll also link up Lancaster Lumber's information if you have any questions or concerns. Thanks again for coming on. Now go get your donuts and coffee.
I'm going to go get a lot of donuts.
We'll be right back.